two modes. Those are the modes of difference, contrast. One mode we're going to talk about is being self-centered. The other one is being selfless. There are two modes of living life, and it is that simple. When you try to figure out every single thing that you need to do right, that you have to do right, you figure it out, it gets really complicated. Well, I can't do this and I have to do that, and this is the rule and this is that. And when you live that way, then everything gets a little confusing. It just does. So I'm going to make it simple. There are absolutely just two modes to how you live. Now we have the mode of being completely self-centered. That is one way of living. That way of living is all about you. It's all about you. You, what you want, what you feel, what you need. Everything is focused on you. And if you look at that, well, it's me, I need this, I need that. This is what I want to do. I really don't want to do that, but this is what I want to do. And you're not even looking at the situation. You're not looking at what somebody else may want to do. You're not looking at what somebody else may need, because all you can see is you. You have this wall and everything bounces off that wall and goes completely right back to you. That's being self-centered. Your wants, your needs, your desires, your happiness. When you live that way, inevitably, you will not be really happy. You may think you are. You may think, well, I got this and I got that and I have this and this is what I really wanted. I wanted that video game and I wanted this and now I'm happy. Really? That may not be what real happiness feels like. Because if you flip it around and you live giving and living on the non-self-centered side, on the selfless side, then what happens? Well, the people on the outside are the ones you're looking out for. You're looking out for your brothers and sisters. You're looking out for those who take care of you, your parents, your grandma, your grandpa, your teacher. You're looking out for your friends. And what does that feel like? Does that feel like a deeper kind of happiness? Compare that to everything you get you want. It's all about you. It may feel good for a minute, but at the end of the day, you just want more. It's like it feeds this really strange monster. Not you, you're not the monster, but it's like there's this monster that just really, really needs to be fed by gratification. The self-centered side, it's feeding, literally feeding your happiness. It's feeding how you feel. If you give a little bit, that means that you sacrifice. You may go without. You may want to really do something, and it's not a good time. So you help out here. In the end, if you stop and you think about it, how did you feel? Well, at first I was pretty grumpy about it. At first I was really disappointed. You're still going to find that happiness, but when you start taking away that grumpy reaction at the very beginning, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. And if you live in the mode of being selfless, then my goodness, you start seeing what others need, and you start caring for them. You start caring about them. You start caring for what people need instead of yourself. And I don't know how to impress upon you what a difference it makes. The difference you feel when you live that way, when you live in this selfless attitude. And that's really what it is. It can be called a mode, or it can be called an attitude. An attitude is how we react, how we live. And when you live in the attitude of living for somebody else, my goodness, the skies are brighter, the songs are happier, the flowers are more beautiful, you can dance, you can run faster, you just are a little more free. Because when you are consumed with yourself, you tie yourself up and all you have is you. So decide that you are going to live in the selfless mode, in the mode of, watching out for somebody else, holding the door open, making sure somebody has a chair. Little things like that make a huge difference.